First, though, big news today. I don't know if you've already heard this, but Prince Harry has confirmed he is in a relationship with American actress Meghan Markle. Yes, there's been lots and lots of speculation, but in an unprecedented move, he's now released a statement condemning both press and social media intrusion into her life. Now, he says that she has suffered abuse and harassment with racist undertones. And actually, Janet, this is very unusual, isn't it, for a royal to release a statement like this?
I think it is, and what's really unusual is the tone of the language. I mean, without being too derogatory, I would say that the language in certain parts of the state is a very long statement for a start, longer than it necessarily needs to be. It's a bit waffly, and it says that Prince Harry is worried about Ms Markle's safety and is deeply disappointed that he has not been able to protect her. This is not a game, it's her life. And I mean, is this daytime telly or a statement from Kensington
Well, you're
Palace?
right, it is long.
It's the language of tabloid newspapers employed by the royal family to argue for, in my opinion, slightly special treatment. Now, I know the legal team that advised the younger members of the royal family because once upon a time I could afford them to do my divorces. And now they've got
a lot of work.
Yeah, now they're much more expensive and advise William and Kate and Harry. And I don't think they will have been at all happy about issuing a statement like this. And so it's come from Kensington Palace, but I don't think the lawyers would have said you've said too much. The fact is, he's a prince, and if he wants to be a prince, he should keep his mouth shut and say as little as possible.
Right, what do you think? Well, there's lots of...
Well, I think it's a sign of weakness to say so much. I think if you're a strong prince, a strong personality, you should bite your lip.
No, I think it's an act of strength from him, completely. It's a new relationship. Everything he does is out in the public eye. You know, they're saying it could only be 2 months. Let this relationship nurture and start in a good place.
But if he doesn't want to be in the public eye, why pick an actress who's in a prime-time TV series in America?
It doesn't matter what she does, because he's trying to look after it. He's trying to cotton wool her.
I don't even think it's about he doesn't want to be in the public eye. I think he appreciates the fact that they are going to get massive media attention. He is, you know, the Prince Harry. We all want to know who Harry's dating and all of that. What upsets me is the intrusion, not even on those two in particular, but the outside circle of intrusion, which is, you know, her mother can't even get to her front door now because of paparazzi. People being bribed to sell stories on her. I mean, have we not learned anything from Princess Diana's situation? We all want to know, but I don't need to know that much. I don't need to know what her ex-boyfriend thought of her.
No, but a lot of people like to read it, Colleen, and all those magazines are out there.
Well, they won't read it if it's not there.
You know, if it's on the front. Well, you might not want to read it, but people do. And the thing is, he's become like a rock star, Prince Harry. You know, he's had that kind of lifestyle of the Bachelor Prince. He's
went
great
to
fun.
Las Vegas,
he's
all
become,
those frolics in Las Vegas.
And, you know, I think the royal family needed that after Diana.
Yes,
they've worked quite hard, haven't they, the two princes, of being more public and more accessible. But by being more accessible, we want to know more about them.
But do you know what I think it seems? I think it's because it seems he really cares about this one.
That's what I mean.
He's being so protective. Maybe this is the one he's thinking for him, and he's frightened to death all of this is going to make her go, I can't handle it.
How can you know someone's the one after 2 months? I know that sounds a bit hypocritical.
I knew after 2 minutes, love. 2 months pregnant in 2 months.
Let's just think back, we were saying, you know, haven't we learned anything since Diana? But actually, when William and Kate started going out together, the same team of lawyers drew up all sorts of, took all sorts of behind-the-scenes legal action to keep the press at a distance from Kate when she was going from her flat, shopping and everything like that, to protect her. But the public interest in Kate was huge from the outset, and all her friends and all her flatmates and anyone she'd ever spoken to was interrogated by the press, because as you say, Ruth, quite accurately, the public are hypocrites. They go, oh, isn't it terrible?
No, I think he knows it's the name of the game. We all know it's the name of the game. But the name of the game doesn't have to include bribing people to sell stories or hounding her mother. Obviously, they're going to follow them as a couple. They're going to, and they have to accept that. But she doesn't need, you know, death threats on social media, allegedly, and racist comments. That's not part of it. And surely nice general public don't need to know that or read that.
It's interesting you use that word, it's a game, because he says, you know, people will say, well, this is all part of the game. And Harry says he strongly disagrees. This is not a game, it's her life and his. And you think, well, yes, and it's, you know, I feel it's difficult, it's going to be difficult for them, but he's the royal and everybody's interested. It's like rock stars.
I'm not having you have a go at Harry.
No.
I'm not going to go at Harry. I love Harry as much as the rest of you.
I know it's not Harry
can't...
Styles.
But you can't
Either
have it
Harry.
both ways. You can't be the accessible prince and then not have people interested in the girl that you might marry. We're all interested.
Well said, Rose.
OK.
If you thought that got heated, wait until you watch these and click here to subscribe. You may as well. It's totally free.